Make income online. This was 2018. What's up, you guys? Welcome and say hello. If I wanted so badly to stop clocking in for that one income source, because that one income source is what led me to losing my highest paying job. And I had to blow through a retirement account. This is not the reality that I ever imagined. We don't imagine that they can take action on us, separate us from our 9 to 5. If it has never happened to you, it may not. But if you only have a single income source, if you're up in the middle of the night wanting to replace that only income source with another income source, the best one is digital. I never knew that I could use this device to make unlimited income. When I got my next job and my coworker helped me to stop trading time for money and make income using my device, you guys, that was the cheat code. Comments if you want to learn how to do this. You are tired of that single income. You're waking up at 3 o'clock, middle of the night. You are borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. You are at 3-4 days before your next check, you're using credit cards. Is that you? I was at a loss, you guys. When it happened to me, when I lost my highest paying job, I literally didn't know what to do. I slept on my friend's couch. I just decided, you know what, I'm going to try different businesses. And those businesses did not work. So as soon as my life, got back on its feet with a new job, my coworker taught me how to use my devices to earn income. So you see this right here? I created a program with my coworker, and that was my first business online. That was my first business online. I do talk about it right here on my YT channel. All you need to do is follow me, you guys. So now, not only do I have a job, a family, responsibilities, but guys, you know what I have? I have a unlimited income source. If you do not have other income streams besides this single one, that's why people end up, having issues with their health. They get into debt. All right. This reality right here leads to a lot of side effects. The 9 to 5 is where you borrow from Peter to pay Paul. You have to pivot to try to get another job. If you have kids like in daycare or in school, it disrupts the flow of your household, because for every new situation you have to coordinate the household. Guys, you don't want that. You want to be able to have digital income streams with your device, and that's what I did. I stopped the single income source. I haven't had it for more than 14 months, but I'm telling you, paydays like this, guys, for the last 14 months have been regular and consistent. So what I teach you is how to have paydays and add them to your paychecks. Comment me if you want to learn how to have paydays with your paychecks. You have paydays that you can add to your paychecks. How are we going to do this? Okay, first of all, what I did was I started my own digital product with my coworker. This is 2018. I didn't know what I was doing, but we had 6 students. At that point, I had results. I didn't know how to go from there. I didn't know how to communicate my results with my 6 students. So I went into a coaching program. If you want to learn how to get these results outside of a single source of income, and then what to do with it, you need a training program. The cheat code is start your own digital product. You can do that. You can use ChatGPT, you can use Canva, you can make your own digital product. But let me tell you something, the education, the expertise, the know-how is through mentorship. Why? Because when I started my own digital product with my coworker, we could only go but so far, because how to grow that business is not something that I knew how to do or he knew how to do. We were school teachers in the classroom. So starting the program, going online, we could do that. But growing the business, I needed to be taught. So everything we do online, guys, is teachable. I am proof of that. I learned exactly how to create the program and then grow it. I'm a mom just like you. I'm not special. I just knew that letting somebody separate me from my highest source of income, blowing through a retirement account, I did not want that to happen to me again. I was 100% serious, you guys. Guys, comment one if your single source of income is crowding so much of your life that you don't have the energy, the energy to do anything else, and you are slowly losing control. That means you're waking up at 3 a.m. thinking about how to borrow from Peter to pay Paul. You have to say no to yourself, no to your kids. You have to budget like crazy, and a salary that is slowly getting eaten up by inflation. Comment me if that is you. I felt like, what do I do? You know, I just asked God. I said, I need more income. And I thought it was a call center. I thought it was use my phone, run some apps on my phone, use my car, basically work 9 to 5 and then work 5 to 9. That's what I thought. But luckily, God had a better solution. I met an angel, which is what I call him, because from out of nowhere, I met a coworker who said to me, Dominique, do you want to create a program? And I said, sure. Does it make money? And he said, yeah. And I said, what are we doing? He said, we're going to create a digital program and we're going to put it online. The desires of your heart will come to pass, will come to fruition if you are serious. If you are serious, if you want to stop the single source of income, trading time for money, borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, drop a 1 in the comments, guys. I want to know who I'm talking to, because I kept asking God. I said, please get me out of the situation where I feel like I'm a puppet on a string. They can give me a job, cut my job, separate me from the job. Like, I don't have any control. I did not hang my adult mindset at the door because I have a job, but I'm treated like a child. Like, I don't want this, right? So I did not go back into the school district for a whole year. Okay. I said, I need to do a different kind of business where I am able to make decisions. But guess what? Education does pay. So guys, paydays like this, if you have a skill that you can teach online, this is a type of payday that you can have. So education pays, but what I was doing was, the education that I was doing was a single source type of model, fixed income model. And I said, God, I'm in the wrong model. And I literally met a coworker who said, we're going to take this education and put it online. So guess what happened? He and I created a program between April and July of that year. This is 2018. And I learned how to create a program. And I said, you know what? I'm going out the front door. I'm not going out the back door. I'm going to just go for it. When you see people online earning income like this, okay, they have drawn the line down the middle. They have said it's this or nothing. Because guys, that single income right there, you got kids, you got a husband, you have responsibilities. You already know your hours are finite, right? They're only 24 hours. You're getting burnt out. Your health is getting worse. You're not able to take care of yourself the way you want to, the way you used to, because you have so much on your plate. You have to look at how many hours you're spending doing somebody else's business. Guys, in this academy, you learn how to use 2 hours a day to do what you have to do, guys. You learn to do your you learn to share what you have, your academy, in 1 to 2 hours a day. You make the content. Literally, guys, this is the program right here on personal branding, how to show up. And what I don't want you to do is think about, well, I don't know how to do this and I don't know. Of course you don't. You are going to learn. Join the community, 85% commission. You're going to learn the steps on how to make this happen. If you don't have a digital business right now online, you guys, you need to get it ASAP, because your single source of income will only last until you're able to make paydays from your own business. When you learn how to earn income from your own business, guys, your income will multiply. My income goal is always 10K per month. Why? Because 10K per month is the benchmark that everybody uses to say, you know what, I'm good. I'm free. It might be going up like to 15, but right now 10K, if you look at it, most people are making less than 10K. If you want to replace that paycheck, a cool 10K a month would definitely help you. Comment 1 if that is something that you want. Would 10K help you to have options in your situation? Would 10K help you? There is no way that single source of income job is 9 to 5 is going to give you 10K to help you with your situation. Unless you work more, that paycheck will always stay the same. You might work less, that it's going to change, but if you stay the same, work those hours that you're supposed to work, your income, your check stays exactly the same. That is a fixed income model. And let me tell you something, guys. If you do nothing else but learn the steps on how to go online, right? Take your time, learn the skills, get into the academy, learn how to personally brand yourself, right? You're going to get my bundle. When you get started on the live, you're going to get my bundle. I'm going to give you 7 days launch to profit, exactly what to do in the first 7 days. You're going to get 30 days of content. You just close your eyes and you're going to post the content, and then you're going to get the 90-day sprint, 200 sales in 90 days. Guys, make sure that you are clicking my face, going to my profile, and click those links. Click that link that leads you right to here, because all the links are right here, you guys. I'm telling you right now, there is no way that that single source of income is going to give you what you need. You need to have the motivation, the hunger, and the buck stops here so that you can change your situation. This is what you need. If you want to stop waking up in the middle of the night, borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, you don't give up on yourself. You don't give up on your kids. That single source of income, guys, that model right there, that is the fixed income model most people are under. If you want to draw the line in the sand and say, this is going to stop, and what's going to happen is I'm going to earn paydays on top of these paychecks until those paydays literally sidestep you out of that 9 to 5, if that's your goal. So let me tell you how this works, okay? Number 1, tap my face, go to my page, go to the LINK, tap that link, and the link is going to bring you over here, all right? You need to sidestep and learn. You need to sidestep. You need to become resourceful. Get the resource, get the academy, learn how to be resourceful. Get to my channel over here so that you can run the replays. There are no replays here, guys. If you're seeing me on your live right now, make sure that you are following me. Make sure you go to my profile, hit my LINK, guys, and learn how to sidestep that single source of income. When you are in your own business, it is your hunger and your motivation that changes your life. Okay, that's exactly what it is. You have to be focused and you have to want the change. You have to recognize that a single source of income is too close to zero. A single source of income controlled by other people is not going to get you where you want to go down the road. You're not going to own your life. You're not going to get your time back. And if your goal is to take better care of yourself and your loved ones, I'm going to tell you the 5 simple steps. I know what you're thinking right now. I'm overwhelmed. My kids are screaming. I got to get breakfast. Let me tell you, if you are online, because it is at your fingertips, so is your training. You can play the training in the nooks and crannies of your day. Like I said, it is sidestep. Sidestep. Oh, if you're in this situation right here, you have to sidestep. Play the training in the nooks and crannies of your day. This is not for everybody. If you are part of the 1%, it is for you. I'm part of the 1%. I was handed a pink slip. I was told, I'm going to separate you from this position. I blew through a retirement account. I slept on my friend's couch for 6 months. Some of y'all, that has not happened to you. So you're not part of the 1%. It is up to you. But when something like this happens to you, you become part of the 1% because you realize that you have no options outside of this single source unless you create it. I told myself, Dominique, if you are burnt out, if you're tired of borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, you're tired of being told that you're going to have a job or not have a job, you think different. You think different. Number one, you make a decision. You decide you're going to stop this lifestyle and you're going to add paydays to your lifestyle. Immediately, you're going to learn, you're going to meet 5-figure earners, 6-figure earners, 7-figure earners, people who are adding paydays to their paychecks, people who are saying, this is not what I want. I don't want any head honcho telling me what I can do, what I'm not going to do. I didn't have other streams of income. And let me tell you something. This is the one way that you will not have control over your life. It is not even biblical to have one single source of income that runs you down. It is biblical to have multiple sources of income, to have an inheritance for your children's children, to have 7 streams. I'm telling you right now, when you realize that that single source of income, that fixed income model, is the quickest way to poor health, constant pivoting, borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, living on your friend's couch, being broke, not having, not being able to say yes to having a better lifestyle. I'm telling you, unless you feel like that, you're going to continue watching people double their income. When this happened to me, when I was told that I was going to be separated from my highest income job, I was like, oh my God, what have I missed? What have I missed? I missed making income on my own. I missed adding paydays to my paycheck. All right. In the last 90 days, what have you missed? You have missed making income on your own. In the last 60 days, you've missed mentorship. In the last 30 days, you've missed starting your online business. If you want this to work for you, click my face, go to my LINK. All the links are there. Go to my store. In my store, number 1, follow me on my YT channel. Okay. find out about the program right here. All right. This is where you're going to get all the replays. This is the academy. If you are doubting yourself, lean on our understanding. That's what I did. When I created my first digital product, I didn't have the education on how to grow that business, and I did get a mentor. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if I can tell you what, when you get that first sale, there's nothing like that first sale. First sale, that first sale is going to change your mind about everything. You are no longer going to want this fixed income model. You are no longer going to want a single income source to run things. You are going to absolutely get as much training as possible to grow your business. This is the academy right here, 85% commission. That is how you start to sidestep. And then when you're 10 toes down, you start running for multiple sources of income. My first coach always said, do not build a business when you need it. Do not build a business when you've been told you're not going to come back to this 9 to 5. You're going to be, you have a pink slip. You get that email, that doom email. No, you need to grow a business when you know that a single income source is not enough for you and your family. It is not freedom. If you feel like you are overworked, you're not getting enough exercise, you're not doing enough self-care, you're not there for your kids, your family, you don't have enough time to do the things that you want to do. You're borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. You're using credit cards a few days before you get your next paycheck. I'm here to tell you that you are not imagining anything. If you've been talking to friends or family about starting another glorified job like a detail business, all you need is these devices, guys. If you are holding this device, you can run your whole business from this device. Tap my face, go to my profile, click my store link, and you can have all the links there. That is your freedom path, you guys, because that's what I had to do. You can book a call. You can get into the community. This is the branding course, and you are definitely going to want to give me a follow over here. Until you're 10 toes down in the freedom path, you got to start from somewhere. You got to sidestep. Get the information and get yourself started. Okay, now when you get started on the live or 1 hour from this live, you're going to get my bundle, the 7-day launch to profit, exactly what to do the first 7 days. You're going to get me as your mentor. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to guide you. You're going to get 30 days of content. You're going to get 90-day sprint, 200 sales in every single 90 days. That is the goal. Guys, this is how you're going to replace your single source of income. I'm a school teacher. I didn't know how to replace my single source of income either until they handed me that pink slip and told me, you're not coming back to this position. And I blew through a retirement account not knowing what else to do, because I said, I am surely not going to be in a position where somebody is telling me that I'm not coming back to this position. So I tried other businesses that failed. I did call center, I did network marketing, and after a whole year, I went back to education and I met someone who helped me create a digital product with my device. And that's when I got into making income online. And since then, guys, we have done for you. You get a program that's already created. You absolutely don't have to create anything until you're ready. When I created my program, it was between April and July. Then I got students between July and December. With this program, guys, you're going to learn the branding, what you need to do to create a personal brand online, how to create content, AI, all the things. And then, guys, make sure that you are clicking my YT channel so that you can get all the sauce, because all these videos here, there is no replay. All the replays are on my YT channel. So before I get out of here, you guys, let me know. Comment me if you are ready to stop trading time for money. you're sick and tired of having somebody tell you what you're worth, if you're what you're gonna do, right? You're a full grown adult, but you check that mindset at the door and you're treated like a child when you walk through that door. No more, you guys. I'm telling you, you've got to get sick and tired of being sick and tired. If that is you, I want to see you on the other side of this call by tapping on my face. Go to my page and click the links, click my store link that's there. Go all the way down and just get in, you guys, because I'm telling you, if it didn't happen to you, it's not that it can't. It's just that it has not. All right, blowing through a retirement account, getting separated from your 9 to 5, my highest paying job, sleeping on my friend's couch for 6 months. That is not something you ever want to repeat. And I'm thinking to myself, what did I miss? How did I put myself in a position where I am out, like, completely, right? My highest paying job, my retirement account, I'm sleeping on my friend's couch, my kids are at their dad. What did I miss? And I knew what I missed. I had a single source of income. I did not have a way to make income from my device. And now, you guys, that I sidestepped it, and now I have multiple streams of income, guys. I have paydays over these paychecks. Make sure you are tapping in, all right? I will definitely give you 1 hour from this live so that you can get in. Tap my face, go to my page. Make sure that you are tapping in, and I'll see you next time.